Does Disney know what they're doing? Do they really need to make this many Star Wars movies? Find out after the jump. Alright, what is up everybody? It is Gristle. I'm here today because I want to talk about something that has been on my mind for a while. First of all, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Now, I don't know if there's bigger Star Wars fans out there than me. There is. I'm just saying, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, have been all my life. My bedroom growing up was nothing but Star Wars. I grew up in the original trilogies phase. I was born in 76 when New Hope came out. And, well, New Hope came out in 77, but, so I was old. Anyways, fuck all that. I'm a Star Wars fan. Now, when I heard about Disney buying the franchise and talking about how many Star Wars movies they were going to make a Star Wars movie every year, up to 2020, I was elated. I was excited at that moment. As a Star Wars fan, I was blowing up. Like, my mind was blown because I'd seen what Disney did with the Marvel franchise, and I was just really freaking excited about it. But as time has gone on and seen some of these titles that are coming out, it worries me, sort of. And I start to really think honestly about the whole situation, and I'm thinking, is this going to be overkill? And the reason I say that is because as a Star Wars fan, I understand that the anthology movies are going to jump around and everything like that, and they're not going to follow the timeline like the series saga does. But I was talking to somebody at work and a while ago when episode 7 was coming out, which episode 7 is amazing, and that's what I'm saying. I'm glad that Disney took hold of the franchise. But I was talking to somebody at work about how the next movie was coming out this year, 2016. It was called Rogue One, and where it took place. And he's like, "Oh wow, they're making the next movie already." And I was like, "Well, yeah, but it's not. It doesn't take place right after that." I explained to him how it took place back before New Hope, when they were stealing the Death Star plans and everything like that. And this guy, he was, just to outline who he was a Star Wars fan of the originals. He felt shunned by Lucas when the prequels came out, and he never forgave him, and he hasn't watched a Star Wars movie in forever. And he said he really wasn't going to go watch the episode 7, but he was just interested in how I felt because I was a Star Wars fan. And I talked to him a lot, and I was talking to him about that, and he's like, "That's just going to confuse people. That's stupid." He's like, "Why are they doing that?" And I tried to explain to him and make it clearer to him. He's just like, that's just confusing. He's like, "I don't know, that's dumb." It clicked in my head at that moment, and I was like, this is going to be confusing for people. Not everybody out there is a Star Wars fan. Hard to believe, but it's true. And so, the people who went and saw episode 7, are excited to see episode 8, but they're not like huge Star Wars fans. They're going to see, when they start seeing the trailers for Rogue One, they're going to be like, "All right, it's coming out." And then as closer they get and they start realizing it's not the sequel, they're just going to be confused. And just bear with me here, because people are, that ignorant sometimes. Disney got the franchise title and they got excited and they were like, "We're going to do this for the fans." And they're doing it for the fans. But I think Rogue One, don't get me wrong, I think Rogue One will be an amazing film. I think it'll blow out and be what it's supposed to be, because it's their first anthology movie and they're going to blow it out the park. So I have faith that Rogue One's going to be amazing. And the cool thing about it and why it'll work is because it's an ensemble cast of characters that we don't know yet. That's a key factor in these anthology movies. Okay? Then episode 8 will come out and it'll be great. But when the Han Solo movie, this is where stuff starts getting funky for me. When the Han Solo movie comes out, it's not going to be Harrison Ford. And that's fine. He's older, and this is supposed to be a young Han Solo. But for me, I'm just wondering if they made a good decision to make a Han Solo movie. I don't think it needed to be made. Yes, he's a crowd favorite. Everybody loves Han Solo. But it's not going to be Harrison Ford. It's not going to be him. It's going to be somebody else. And I know they're narrowing the field. It just came out that they narrowed the cast down to like 3 guys to play Han Solo. But none of them, if you're going to replace Harrison Ford as Han Solo, I think the actor should kind of at least look like Harrison Ford. And then you got a problem of, okay, you can find someone who looks like Harrison Ford, but is his acting chops good? Can he pull off that character? So you start running into I just think the Han Solo movie shouldn't be made. You know, I don't think it's a good idea. You know, I think Han Solo's story arc took its toll and went the way it should, and we're here. And I think that's it. And I think if there's any other Han Solo stories, they should be in book form. You know, I get it, not everybody reads. But if people want that extended Han Solo experience, they have books to go towards and read or listen to on like an audio device or something like that. But I just think taking a movie like this is gonna be real iffy. Now, me as a fan, I want to be totally wrong here. I want this movie to fucking be badass, and Han Solo, as geeky as it sounds, is him and Indiana Jones growing up were my two idols. You know, I tried to be them. I tried to like mold my life after them. And so it's just scary to me that they're doing this. I think they had the right idea with Rogue One because it's a cast of characters we don't know, so they can do a whole new story about something dealing in the Star Wars universe that we do know about. That's a smart formula. But to recast a huge character like Han Solo, and then in 2020 do it with Boba Fett. Now, Boba Fett's another thing. The reason Boba Fett was so interesting was because in the original trilogy, he had 20 minutes of screen time at most. I think he had 3 minutes in like Empire and like 17 minutes in Return of the Jedi. That's what made him mysterious, because every moment of screen time Boba Fett had, everybody was scared of him. So we all wondered why he was such a worrisome, you know, person, why people were so worried about him. He was just this badass character that everybody in their mind had their own reason why Boba Fett was badass. And then they, like I said, they did the same thing before the prequels. They did the same thing and wrote a bunch of canon books that had Boba Fett or had backstories of Boba Fett in it. And then a lot of Boba Fett fans got pissed when the prequels came out. They feel it was a weakening of Boba Fett's character, showing him as a child and showing him being downtrodden when his dad got killed. But they just felt Boba Fett was weakened at that point. So I think they should leave Boba Fett alone too. Even though, yeah, he's in armor and casting him isn't going to make a big deal because he's in armor, as long as they keep the armor on the whole movie. And then all they need to do is get a person to either mimic the voice or bring that clone voice in. But I don't know. I don't know where I stand. I want all these Star Wars movies to be amazing. Even though I'm sitting here worried about them right now, I want them to be great. You know, as a Star Wars fan, I want them to be great and I want them to make more. But then there's also the other part of me, for the people who aren't Star Wars fans. Is this going to be overkill? Is this going to be saturation of the market to a sickening degree to where people hate fucking Star Wars by the time 2020 rolls around? So I want to know what you guys think, what your guys' opinion on it is, and how you guys felt at the initial, you know, announcement of all these movies, and then kind of now where we stand. Like I said, we had an awesome movie with Episode 7. I think Rogue One's going to be amazing because they have a good formula there. But after that, what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. As always, I love you guys. Peace.